Welcome back to episode 2 of the Leeds United Football Manager series.
Yeah, we're going to jump straight into a couple of transfers here. Just take us up to transfer deadline day and the ins and outs of what happened.
You've seen the last few transfers we did before deadline day, but we brought in 2 new players. Felix Aguilar was the first.
Really good looking player. Very versatile. Can play on both fullback positions.
Exactly what we're looking for.
And a lot of room to grow. Our hand was a bit forced with this one, as there was an outgoing.
In a second.
That just we'll see in a second. Basically, Aguilar, why we signed him? Well, it was 750k. It's really the reason.
Yeah,
he is 19, room to grow, and realistically, he's probably going to come straight in to be the backup.
100% on the bench.
Because of the positions almost. I mean, Ayling will, when he comes back, will probably come in as backup, maybe on the right back. So that leaves Aguilar free to back up Barry Douglas on the left hand side.
I think on the bench as well, though.
Change the system too. Like if you want to go to maybe 3 at the back with wing backs.
Yeah, I mean we had talked about that before. Yeah, but I think as well though, I think he definitely needs to go on the bench because he can play both sides. Like even when Ayling comes back, I think because he can only play on one side, he's a better option to have on there.
That's true. The other signing that we have there is Kishna. This man, absolute steal, 1.8 million from Lazio.
Already valued at 4.5, and them stats are like Premier League worthy. Like,
yeah, definitely. He has a bit of room to grow. I mean, he is 24, and we do notice if we click on his history here, he hasn't played a lot of football
ever.
So
since he hasn't played over 30 games in the season, and the one time he did play over 20 games was 5 years ago. It's not the best.
With 5 goal contributions, but look, he does look like a player that's going to come in. He probably comes straight in, swapping Helder Costa over to the right. Maybe not for the match against Forest coming
up. I want to bet him in a bit. I think his fitness is a bit low as well.
Yeah,
his match fitness is only.
But he does look like a quality player. Has a little bit of room to grow, and we are looking forward to using him. So, we do expect a bit of him. Basically, we'll jump into the outgoings. There has been one sale and a loan out. Now,
sale, first of all, is of
Berardi.
I have no idea how to say his first name, but yeah, Berardi. We sold him for I believe 3.8 million. Yeah.
We do apologise for the Leeds fans.
Yeah,
the Leeds faithful.
We got 3.8 million for him. We brought someone in who's probably just as good as him, who's like over 10 years younger than him, and
a lot of room to grow, and that's what we really want out of this save. If anything, it's getting the youth in, bedding them in, getting them really good, or even getting them to a point where
we can sell them on.
Yeah, we're not using them when we sell them on for a lot of profit, as one of our objectives is self-sustaining. Yeah. So, even without that being an objective, I think we can agree that with any club that we manage, we do like to do deals like that.
We actually have 3 outgoings. We forgot about this one. Nottm Forest.
Yes.
We sent him out on loan to Preston. We weren't going to play him. He would have just rotted in on the bench, and we wanted to keep his value up so we could sell him next season. It didn't seem like Championship clubs had the finances to buy him in the end, so we sent him out on loan.
Really, we already had a player in that could replace him in Jamie Shackleton.
And the final outgoing that we had, if we can find him here, is Matthias Boguts, 17 years old. We had a few loan offers for him, but none of them were really had the playing time they were after. But eventually, one offer did come in from Luton, who are in the Championship. So he will get football at this level that we're playing at, and he'll play a lot more.
Player as well, yeah. It's what we signed him, or what they signed him for.
He's a big player for the future for us, though. We're not giving up on him. We're just making sure he gets some game time. Only 17. His stats are fairly excellent for a 17-year-old, and we have the option in if we do get short midfield throughout the season to recall him. We don't need to register him because he's under 21. He's only 17. So yeah, that's all of our transfers.
On the transfers. Yeah, so let's dive into the squad here and get ready for the game at home to Nottm Forest. Yeah, team wise,
you're gonna say pretty much the same. Maybe bringing a few of the new signings onto the bench. That's about it. Who comes out here? We do notice that in the Championship you have to have at least 8 or 7 players on 7 in the squad that are English. So it might have to be Kennan that comes out here, and McMahon and Klitsch stay on the bench.
I think Ben White has to come out as well, does he? For Aguilar, or Struck maybe.
We Struck. I think we have to leave Ben White because he's English as well on the bench. But I think Struck comes out for Felix Agu here. We've a few. Calvin Phillips isn't doing the best fitness wise, but he's not the worst either. We can get him through at least maybe 60-65 minutes before we need to take him off. And
I think squad-wise, I think we can keep it at that. There's one player, if we scroll down, Tyler Roberts. How close is he to coming back to fit?
A fair bit away still.
End of the month. I think that's good.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're ready for a game against Nottm Forest there. We're going to do 2 games in this episode. We have Forest here and then midweek game against Salford in the Cup.
Where we take a real look at the young players. We have beat them up a little bit, so that's going to be the test for pretty much a lot of them, if not all of them. But yeah, let's dive in here and see can we get the result against Forest. I mean, Bristol away, first game, tough. Forest at home, another tough game, but we have got the 3 points.
24,
24, yeah.
21?
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, this is the team. Yeah, no Carvalho for them. Must be an injury in there.
Yeah.
Their main man.
Lolly. Exact same information as us. I mean, probably
pick up where he left off.
Definitely,
got the win against
I'd like
Bristol
to see
in the
us
last game.
creating a bit more in this game. I mean, we got the win. We had a penalty that we missed. We had an offside goal in the last game, so it sounds like which if you've missed, check out. Hope it didn't ruin it for you. But yeah, let's see if we get something in the first highlight here.
Ray Douglas.
Really good run, and
Joe Lolly comes back and clears it for him.
Yeah, the first half, and the first highlight, should I say?
Oh, we're keeping it going here though.
Straight in, and it's gone to Shackleton.
It's poor from Shackleton. We've noticed a bit of sloppiness from him throughout the games that we played.
And that's even worse. Phillips now goes to Jalas.
There's an overlap there from Venuti.
And can he get?
He has to get shot away. Wasn't a bad effort.
And could Bamford have run across the front post? I mean,
the movement in the box wasn't great. You can't really blame him for having a shot there.
Definitely not. Douglas gonna whip one in. Costas goes up, goes back out to Jalas.
It's a great start here for us. Not a great delivery there.
Not great at all.
Too high.
Ball slumped upfield. Good early pressure. Not an awful amount of efforts, but another highlight here. Can we?
Who's he going to? There's no
challenge at all.
No Nottm.
Johnson.
Cooper comes out to him, but it's Lolly. It's grabbing.
That was it. Very tame.
It was a big chance for him there at the edge of the box, though. Should be defending that bar and a free kick here for him.
Forest starting to just wide from Johnson. Forest really starting to get into this game now, and I think maybe we should ban a bit more from.
Yeah.
I know it's early, but I'm not liking the start.
Let's just go score now, and it'll still register. It's Cooper. It's dodgy. Oh my God! What was that?
Very dodgy. Not for Casilla, wasn't it?
Composed.
The pass was brilliant as well. Nothing obviously comes of it.
Okay.
But lovely pass. Warral to Jakob. Klima. Not to Capel. To Jakob.
Our pressing worker.
And
he forces a bad ball and Barry Douglas gets in there. And Heller passes up the left and he stops his run for some reason.
And Douglas is going to go all the way here.
Pull it back. There we go.
He does pull it back. And Costa must put one in.
That's a decent ball. Hernandez, Pablo, you must.
Yes, he does. Absolutely. Lovely finish.
It was a good move as well.
It was a good ball.
Countered quickly.
I mean, it didn't go to anyone, but it was,
a good ball,
pressurised. And Hernandez, sloppy defending. Header. Was basically back into the danger zone from.
That was a really good ball.
Robinson. The finish is brilliant.
Paddy Bamford nearly got in the way.
And it's his first goal. And he didn't really show up against Bristol, but he's shown up and gotten us the goal. And probably in highlight wise against run of play, but in terms of possession and shots on target,
we started the game really well as well, but that's a great ball in. What a save from Casilla. Oh, should we maybe switch the balance?
Yeah, I think just to keep the ball for the next couple of minutes so we're not getting completely. Oh.
It was a dodgy ball in. Paddy Bamford, can he pick on it on the counter here?
Oh, brilliant. That could be red. Could it?
Nah, he's not last man. It's a smart foul from
it would have been 2-on-1 there, and there was a player making a run through.
Our two centre backs booked again. Same as against Bristol, yeah.
Not a big fan of that now. That could haunt us, come back to bite us.
If it keeps happening, eventually we will get someone.
Definitely, yeah. Costa swaps the play, and that's absolutely brilliant. The Venuti does
His
well.
man does really well.
Can he smack it across?
Fullback seem to be really...
It's not great. And Hernandez again off that bar.
Jonas! Please
What
tell me
an
that's a
effort
corner.
from Hernandez there.
He's
Smashing effort. Keeper beating, it looked. It's down an inch or two. Could be in the back of the net. Jonas whips from back stick.
Oh,
And
everyone just watches
it's
it.
Very ropey defending at the minute. The ball falls. And Helder. It's better. It's better. There's more press on up from the attackers to win the ball high.
Yeah.
Didn't see an awful lot of that against Bristol. And we're
Douglas
having them in
again.
a little bit. Douglas wins the goalkeeper kick from Nottm Forest. And down the left,
Fullbacks again.
a couple of times. And it comes back here to Shackleton. And he beats his man. He gets a shot away. Time effort. Good defending from Nottm Forest. Shada's going to go out and take the corner. Can he get a decent ball in here? No one there.
Colin Phillips.
Phillips. Back to Cooper. And Cooper does well to Helder Costa. Back to Cooper. The centre back. And back to Costa. Good defending. Gets back in there to recover. And now here we go.
Come on. Who's that up against? Barry Douglas. Brilliant stuff.
Brilliant.
What a tackle. The Jada's a great ball from Kazia.
Will he take him on? He will.
He does well. Oh, your man
back
getting
onto
back
his
in.
left foot maybe.
Needs to, I think.
Pulls back to Venuti.
There's players in the box.
Jadas.
It's good play.
It's great play. Oh. And Venuti again. And Phillips have a pop. He does.
Phillips.
Oh. Just wide the goal.
We're playing well. We're playing really well.
Really, really well. It's one in the midfield again. And Nottm Forest, to be honest with you, I don't want to jinx anything, but don't look like we can get out. And the pass.
I think the switch to balance has actually made a big difference for us.
Control, yeah,
I think in big games, maybe that's something we look at in the future. Like a game against this.
Shackleton.
Great stuff.
And he settled into the game after his sloppiness.
And Helder Costa, our experienced man, our man we're expecting big things from, because of the way sloppily.
Capel to Jakob. Back to Capel and down the left. Robinson has had a bit of space, but good recovering. Into Capel. Brilliant defending. He is booked. Oh.
Thought there was a penalty coming in there.
And possibly a red card.
Yeah.
I'm not liking the both of them being booked. And it might be something that we have to, or something that we have to look into maybe. Like in terms of this game. Especially if we can't get a second goal. I think we need to get.
That's a great ball.
What a ball that is.
He's got it.
Great defending.
What a block. What a block that was.
What a block that.
New animation in the game this year. I don't think defenders doing that in from 129 game.
Douglas there, Hernandez. Can we get a second goal before half time? Brilliant. Phillips back to Shackleton. Now we're to Douglas. We've seen Douglas have a run up that way.
He's had a lot of ball. Oh, brilliant from Shackleton.
It's deflected, and it looked like
it was going miles wide until the deflection looked like. Highlight's not over, seems like. Went over Cooper's head there, it wasn't great, but Mull plays a nice ball out.
It's a great ball. Absolute great ball. Back in midfield. And Barry Douglas is gone. It's a great run. And Shackleton back over the other side, yeah. Venu. No, Jadas.
He got a bit mixed up there. Jadas made the run
Phillips,
inside. What a
goal.
strike!
What a goal that is.
Unbelievable.
And it's an assist from Jadas. But that goal, absolute stunning goal, and it's perfect timing. And to be honest, it's what we deserve. Definitely deserve to be winning by
100%.
more than one goal.
Yeah.
Forest haven't really been in it since the start of the game, and
what a strike that is! That's brilliant.
a stunning goal. And again, the two players that we did mention in the first video, Pablo Hernandez and Phillips, we were expecting a lot out of them, and they showed up today in this game, and we're 2-0 up at half time. Definitely deserved. I think maybe just don't let it slip.
Don't get complacent, yeah.
Don't let the levels drop.
The Jalas look stressed now. You just calm him down a little bit. Tell him there's no pressure on him. He's only on a 6.8 with an assist.
Yeah, you weren't that bad, but if you can still.
Yeah, there we go.
And I think maybe will we tell the defenders just to ease off tackles a little bit.
Yeah, we could put that in the instructions in the tactics.
Or could we bring a centre back on even? Do you want to be making defensive changes?
Who do we have? Ben White.
Yeah. Wait for a Mull maybe.
I've actually noticed Cooper be a bit more dodgy than. But he's our captain. We can't really take our captain off, can we?
Not half time now.
Maybe we give him till.
Yeah, we can
give him a while. Just tell him to
ease
ease off tackles.
Definitely.
So that's the second game running though that they're both
Both of
booked.
them have been booked. Yeah, and if that becomes a thing, a habit, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, the team talk to him.
But let's get straight into the second half and see what we can do. Grabbing to Jakob, and this is obviously just going to be a Nottm highlight, I'm guessing.
Oh, so.
Unless I jinxed it.
Calvin for the good tackle.
And it's going to go straight in. Just like it did in the first half for
Yeah.
us. Robinson's going to
Got
put
a
the ball in.
I know.
And get
No one in there.
Doing a highlight reel type of save.
No one's up there. No, 2-0.
Forest have come out
They're
and
allowed
they want the next goal. They definitely want
Did
the next goal.
Claudio Jakob just rebounding the ball, or am I going mental? What was that?
The break, Jadas needs to be a bit quicker with the ball, doesn't he? I mean, the chance was on there to play through.
Oh, it's a good
What
pass
ball
inside.
that is.
Is Helder Costa on the outside?
Out wide. He gets it there eventually.
Oh, why do we keep going back inside?
And Douglas.
Barry.
What
Oh,
a goal! That's why.
Brilliant stuff.
It looked like he just waited too long and the chance had gone, but it hadn't. Barry Douglas.
What a performance. This
Really good game in the first half, and
Helder Costa
it's
drew
just
in the
gone
two
that
defenders.
one bit better in the second half. It's an absolute great goal.
He looks up, doesn't see any options, goes himself and
What a
smashes
finish!
into
That's a
the top
striker
corner.
finish from my left
Yeah.
back. Absolute stunning goal. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I did just want a couple more chances in the first half. We got a lot more chances than we did in the whole game.
I don't know what that defending is.
Costa,
But Costa,
brilliant.
unbelievable.
Absolute brilliant. And Jalas, we've seen him a bit more in this game as well.
Let's Calvin
But
Phillips in
Phillips
for a
again.
second. Oh.
Great save. Great save. If it goes anyway, either corner, the keeper, Muric there, then it's goal. But Phillips a big threat in the midfield.
Great ball, Mull. Oh.
And that would have been a proper
Barry Douglas.
centre back goal. But Barry Douglas with an effort. Wasn't a great effort. To be honest with his 18 free kick taking, it was just more so.
The thought of it.
Yeah.
What's he going to do here? Control it? Oh, what are they up to? There's been a lot of mistakes.
And this would be
Yeah,
a very,
players
very
log in
silly
there,
goal
Joe.
to give away.
There's
That went nothing.
the way how well we played today. You don't want to be giving goals away like that.
There.
Defenders in general, I think, in this year's football manager, in the beta at least, hopefully it's sorted come full game, but they seem to be very dodgy,
Error here.
error prone.
Definitely. Capel. Benuti's had a decent defensive
Yeah, we haven't really seen him much go forward like we usually expect him to be, but
ball in. Good defender from Douglas.
Jakob,
Douglas has to get out there and
he's letting him walk past him.
easy for Casilla. Yeah, maybe we should look at maybe some changes. I mean,
Changes,
Bamford hasn't been in there, getting a bit complacent. Defensive wise, what do you think? Do you think
Just we're 2-0 up or 3-0 up. There's no point in risking getting someone sent off,
Yeah.
suspended for the next game.
maybe
So maybe
more?
bring one from all. And maybe I kind of want to see what Kitchen is all about.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Hernandez or Shadas? In terms of like game time, I don't know if Hernandez.
yeah, and I think he's
Could we take off Shadas? Maybe he could play in Cameron next game, could he? In Salford?
that's true.
Yeah, we'll take
Yeah.
off Shadas and bring on
Yeah.
Kishan and swap the
Swap these two
two
over.
guys.
This is the way we're going to be going in future with these two.
Yeah. And Kishan now coming in to hopefully try and press us here. But yeah, I can't really see anyone who's had a bad game. I mean, Bamford has been very quiet.
Yeah, you want your striker in a game where you score a lot of goals. You want him to get on the score sheet.
At least once defensively there.
Look,
I mean,
they
we're
don't
3-0
track.
up. I don't see how we're getting caught out defensively.
Nottm has just destroyed him down the left here. We need to
Absolute
mark
brilliant. And
better.
Jenkinson,
Good ball
great
in
ball.
over his head though.
It's a very good ball there. Robinson.
You can see it again
And another
for the cameras.
highlight reel. Ball gets knocked down to Cooper.
It's a good ball out.
Great ball. And Douglas is going to continue his run. Can Kishna find him? Doesn't need
What
it. He
a
finds
ball.
Helder Costa instead.
Can he finish?
And the finish is not great.
I think you've
Needs to go
noticed that
back
with him a
across
bit.
the keeper. Yeah, needs to go back across the keeper there. Douglas to Shackleton. Hernandez back to
Back to
Douglas.
him, yeah.
Has to.
Paddy
Brilliant.
Bamford get in there.
Doesn't
Kishna.
go there. It's Kishna.
Playing
They're
the back and
just
forth
messing.
between
They're
them.
just messing. Ball
Back for
rolled to
Paulo.
Hernandez. Back to Douglas again.
This is
The ball in. Oh my god. And Phillips.
Pep Guardiola would be proud of the way we're playing there.
Yeah. Douglas whips it in. Nothing there.
Back out him.
Have a shot.
On his weaker foot, he was never
Just
going.
kicks it out of play. Keishlan, not great. Maybe
Last strange get.
and Keith on.
Let this play out maybe first.
Is there something here? Oof. And Bamford didn't give up on that. I like that.
We're pressing well, but again, like there's just so many gaps. Like they're not aggressive enough.
What a save again!
That wasn't for the cameras. You needed that.
A couple of really good saves in there. I mean, it looks like we won this comfortably.
Getting Ketty on you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Advance forward.
Yeah. I'm actually getting a bit excited about the thought of Tyler Roberts going back. I think he's going to be
think
really
he
good.
might. And look at that. We make our final change. And looks like we could have brought on a Gil if he needed to.
Can Phillips go back into right back? Can he?
I think there is someone though, isn't there? That can play there. I can't. Can he play somewhere else?
I mean, we can pull him back and put White at right back, or just put Douglas back in the centre and go through the back, and pull the two midfielders back into DMs.
So I'll probably pull these back like her, maybe as like wide midfielders.
I mean, it is only 83 minutes. I don't know how, but Finuti's gonna have to come off like he. And that's two of our fullbacks injured, and maybe Aguil's gonna get a bit more than he can chew in terms of playing time. But yeah, he's gonna be tested early.
Can we even play here? We got two tagging midfielders.
Yeah. He's gonna come off anyway, so yeah, just confirm down there, I think.
But is it a bad one? What's it? Potential injury?
Could be a while. Maybe another highlight here. I mean, ball back stick to Holocaust and knock down Phillips. He is going to have a shot. Absolute stunning goal. I thought he was going to take it first time in his right foot. He doesn't. He dummies it and passes it, and Hernandez gets the assist. The goal and assist for Hernandez. 2 goals for Phillips.
What a performance, like.
Absolutely.
We're scoring with 10 men.
And it's not even just a fluky goal. Like, that is top class play. Shackleton showing his passing range. Headed down Costa. 1-2 from Phillips with Hernandez, and that goal right in the corner. 2 screaming goals from Calvin Phillips. I like that. Keith, you're straight and tip pressing, even as advanced forward.
Moving it back in the field. Look at him.
Look at that. Absolutely
brilliant. He has the pace behind. If Colin Hernandez can find him,
he pulls it back.
He's a bit more in there. It's in Ketty again.
Ketty, yeah. Can he? Gets a shot in. What a save.
That was actually a really nice save. That was the Haya-esque there.
And again, a feet save. I mean, you don't really see that, so a couple of changes.
The match engine.
The match engine, which I actually like. I like them animations. Hernandez now. I mean, we've been a real handful of Forest. They haven't coped with anything. Well, they've coped with a bit, but not much in terms of creating chances and winning the ball.
We've actually battered them. Like, there's been no.
I think that's going to be all the row. Hernandez, really, he's getting into it. You think at this time of the game he has age to be fading out of the game, but he's not. He's taking it with a throw turn, really dominating.
A midfielder is boss. Absolutely.
Other than the first 10 minutes, like, has been unbelievable.
I think it was only one mistake from him as well. Like. They catch us in the right here.
That's going to be all they wrote. All she wrote.
Great stuff.
Absolute brilliant result. I think that might put us up there in top league after 2 games.
I'd say anything other than this, maybe go even passionate.
Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Clean sheet at home. 4-0, I mean, 2 clean sheets. How long is he? Not bad, we'll take it. 4 days. We'll be back for the next one. The next league game anyway. Yeah.
Send the assistant for this one again. Lassie Phillips. What a performance from him. That was unbelievable. Brilliant. What are his long shots? 12. Well, he's just so well rounded. Like, all of his stats are.
And his runs, his positioning, especially like in terms of when we have the ball and getting forward, like, finding himself completely free at the edge of the box continuously, time after time after time. I mean, next up, I think we're going to test the youngsters in the next game.
Yeah.
And I think maybe we just jump straight to it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see in a bit. Right.
Here we are. Keishlan's still not fit. I think we can actually use this game to give him a bit of fitness.
Yeah, defo. I think in terms of formation, yeah, well, Venuti obviously has to come out, so I think Aguil goes in
definitely,
there. 100%. I'd like to take Douglas out.
Yeah.
Just based on, like, he seemed to be everywhere in the last game, and if we have cover.
Who was our backup left back actually?
I think it's Aguil. I think go in and A-Link to come back.
So we kind of have to leave Douglas in, or we could go to like a 3 at the back.
Or
We have one on 21s actually. We can check the development centre here.
Doesn't really look like it.
Is he still here? Is he on loan somewhere? No, he can come in, play right back and put Agu at left back.
Defo, yeah.
I think we should make him available for the first time anyway. Like,
oh, we didn't already, did we? No, we did. Yeah, no, defo.
Hopefully he didn't play. He didn't.
Nice, full. That's brilliant. Make him available.
Maybe give him 60. No, he needs to play. Yeah. So him in here. Cross.
Brilliant. Play him as fullbacks, yeah.
Yeah. Who's there? Could we go with complete wing backs? We'll see what the formation goes because we might end up changing it, but I want to have a look and see who can get in. Cause yeah, we'll see in a minute. McMahon, I think definitely comes in. Does Klitsch come in? He's not exactly a youngster, but he needs the match fitness.
I think Kenny.
Oh yeah, completely
forgot
about
him. Has to play like Kenny must come in.
We go maybe with this one even maybe then.
And put Click in DM maybe, or just.
I put Kennett. I think Kennett is a DM because I don't think Kennett can even play properly in her.
I would like to see Jadas in camp as well at the same time, and maybe we can bring Click on if we're getting overrun the midfield.
Bring Kennett back here
and take off Shackleton.
Yeah, he's our starter. Like we need him to be coming in. Ring Jadas inside. Kish not on the left.
Now here's the question in terms of.
We need. I think Jack Clark comes in, does he?
Yeah, I suppose he does.
Or
could we go with Jalas on the right and put Click in then?
Yeah, I think because of Clark not being here next season.
But it's still the Clark is a decent option.
Can Kishna? I was gonna see if we could play up front maybe, and we can go to a diamond. Put Jalas as a 10 and play Nketiah up front.
Yeah, maybe we don't need to look. I think Nketiah goes in, and I think we can play Jack Clark, man.
Yeah.
I do want to see what the thing is like rather than.
I want to see what Jadas is like in there as well. Like,
and realistically, even with the squad, I know it is papered down, but these are really good like players.
Did we have him training for this position? We probably should. Yeah,
yes,
I think we need to get him training.
Yeah.
I can't even click out.
Thought we did that as well.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna see what he's like. Is there anyone in here now? We can bring in. I think we need to put. Yeah, he needs to go on the bench for him anyway.
And Leo Lacroix needs to come in to play.
Yeah, he's starting ahead of Mull.
And maybe Struck as well.
Struck comes in. Where is he?
Struck's on the bench there.
There we go.
And Ben White can go on the bench. I mean that means Mull and Cooper is getting full fitness, like so they, as in like a full rest. They won't need it. And Nketiah for Bamford. Yeah, so it looks like full 11 changes.
Yeah.
Except the goalkeeper.
Do we have it?
The more I can see a player he's been really good and maybe called into action today. But yeah, let's jump straight into the match and see if we can get the result against Salford. Can our under 21s team get a result against Salford? A couple of new signs that we want to keep an eye on. Obviously, Jalas comes in for his first game in camp. Kirshner gets his first start. Lacroix, centre back, gets his first game, and also Agu.
Fans maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Never ever heard about the fans. But yeah.
I mean, Salford would probably be up for this game. I'm guessing they will. Like Leeds United in the first round. Definitely something that they'd be up for. Let us know in the comments if you want to see the matches being played on key or extended, or if you're happy enough. 2D or 3D classic, or what we could do is we could play in the league on extended, and in cup matches like this we could do key. Also, if we come up against teams like Man United or Liverpool or your big top six or even any Premier League team, we could put on extended.
McMahon.
I mean, we personally like the extended because we can
better
see
look at the players.
Exactly, you can see how the players are performing. But if for you as you're watching it is a bit hard because the games are too long, or please let us know in the comments. This series is to hopefully make it entertaining for yous and
back for
Jalas.
Jack Clark.
Yeah, so just let us know in the comments anyway. Yeah, start was not the best.
Is that Richie Tell?
Is it? It is. Richie Tell.
Yeah, he just.
Yeah, I think we need to demand a bit more. I haven't seen him much at all.
You had a lot more shots and a lot more possession, but they're overwhelmed with the feedback. So.
Shots obviously ain't good enough. And
he's booked. What's up with the centre back getting booked? The Lacroix booked now as well. And
this
it's
is a whole line sort of thing, is it?
It's drawn out of position here. It's come back for pawn.
Oh, and Kenna booked as well.
Yeah, a lot of bookings. 22
The
minutes
breaks
in
on
already.
here.
It's come to Jadas. Play him in.
And
You got it. You got it. There's two. Why would he play it backwards? What is he doing?
And Jadas, the man that we're really keeping an eye on, and the whole point of this match was really to have a look at him and maybe a Gil coming into the match, but
that was
another booking.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Another booking.
I don't know if that's
just a beta or what is going on, but a lot of bookings. We don't have Get Stuck In on, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, brilliant touch from Clark there, and bad decision making at the end of it.
Really
should look for the pass.
Final ball is just not doing it for us at the minute in this game. But we are starting to take the game with a strut for the neck.
Great ball across.
And Gots.
Let's get to the byline if you can.
What an effort!
A hit. It's back from.
What an effort!
He had the angle for it. Wasn't a bad effort at all.
And that's much better. I mean, since we made the shout, the demand a bit more, we've really taken the game to Salford, but they are resisting under pressure. 10 shots to their 1, and another highlight here just before half time. Jadas, can he get a decent ball in? It's not a great ball. Well, no one in the position. It's actually not a bad ball. Jadas now again. Kenna has to go out the I was about to say Douglas. So used to or Grandpa Robertson. Oh my God. Out on the left hand side, but a defender there. Testing the keeper.
Actually, again, I don't mind the animation of him, the keeper. He spilled it in front of him and then eventually.
Yeah. Richie Towell. Man, we said at the start, lovely ball. Lloyd is completely free, and the defence.
I think this is a goal, and it is.
We got 1-0 down to Salford, and that is really, really not good. I think for the second half, I know really we would normally go break our neck attacking, but I think we need to go more controlled and just control the ball that bit more. Our defence is getting
like, why would he needs this?
There?
Yeah, and he has 15 pace. And as well though, even the fullback there
completely out of position.
Just needs to sprint back, but he tries to come inside for whatever reason.
Maybe we dropped the line.
Yeah. 15 pace on our centre backs. I didn't think that'd be an issue.
Definitely just drop it to the standard. Yeah, that's fine. Leave a player side the ball or high up the pitch.
Maybe like put it just a higher, so there's not a big huge gap.
Yeah,
then.
that's very nice.
Maybe lower the tempo, just try to get a bit more control in the game. And yeah. I think everything else is alright, is it?
Yeah, looks good. Looks good.
3 bookings though isn't ideal.
Dressing room and team talk. Definitely not happy. I mean, we haven't done an awful lot. Like, we were really good against Forest, and this is the under-21s. We can't be that harsh, but they just haven't really shown. They haven't created enough.
What's going on? This is like the forced highlight.
Respect nothing but a win. That was weird.
That's really strange. I think that was a bug. The game.
I think maybe we go balance for a couple of minutes just to see
if we can get
the game for the start, and then
maybe even we do change the formation soon, bring in Click and take Jadas off, because again I think Jadas probably has more like chance of starting this thing. And now we're trying to see how he plays in this position, but he's getting a bit tired now compared to the rest of them.
Hasn't done much for us. And here we go. Agu. McCalmont, is it? Again, let us know. Pronunciation is going to be absolutely abysmal.
Just going to call him Alfie, sorry.
Agu gets forward to Alfie. To Agu. Back to Alfie. I was going back to Agu. And pedestrian on the ball there, and we lose out again. And Rooney's bro out to Jervis. And giving away.
What's he doing?
And goes backwards and Alfie. Nice ball. Jadas. And Kishna. We want this man running. Have a run into the defence. See what he's about. He does have a run.
Seems to
get it across. And comes to the edge.
Our fullback
just brought up literally moments before the game. He comes in. Last minute call on the right back position, and Kishna, the first time he's got at the defender in the game. And it's what Barry Douglas was doing all game against Forest, and it's good to see.
He has scored some screamers in this game.
Yeah,
in
the last 2 matches. A lot of them come. Most of our goals have come from the edge of the box, really, when we think of it. But that's a bit better from us. And now we just need to put into the sword, and it's Jadas now who puts a decent ball in.
How do you shoot? Does he take too long?
And as a striker, you think maybe it's what's the word? Confidence. Yeah. Maybe it's confidence that he's missing, but he takes well too much. I mean, 2 or 3 touches extra than what he needs to take in that position. And now once we just don't get
Oh,
caught out, we do.
Shocking.
And the goalkeeper
A
there,
mix up between Casilla and the
no
defence.
communication at the back, and it's Adam Rooney with a second goal of the season.
Not a great performance from us here today.
Really, really not, and we look edgy,
Yeah.
unconfident, especially at that.
It's a
really
good ball,
big
but why
one.
is he facing the wrong way? See, these are issues with the game as well that need to be fixed.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with that.
I like a lot about the new match engine, but there is some kinks that need to be worked out. Should we frame it maybe
A
even
little
just
bit more direct, even.
yeah, maybe just demand more and bring that up and go more direct. With the pacing behind the Vincetti, I think that I did notice that he
And Salford.
on the attack.
Crackers here. Kishnik, can he win it off? Hughes high up the pitch. He can't. The ball comes wide.
Struck.
Oh my.
Get there.
Looked like he was going to get there, did. Can he win it
Come on,
back?
Clark.
Doesn't
Just
need
run
it.
at them.
And Clark will
This is
have
it.
a run.
They're not going
And
to
he
catch
does
him.
really well, and
Pull it
the
back.
kick is in there and he shoots.
Again, his decision making is his issue here.
We've done that a couple of times in today's episode. And God's with a great ball. And Kishnik, he gets onto his favourite left foot, and the shot is shocking.
Terrible. I think we need a change.
Maybe Bamford needs to come on up front.
And Ketty
Hasn't done anything really.
No. We can plea
Yeah,
forward.
definitely. Yeah.
Um,
Maybe Costa or we bring on Click. I think we need a bit more emphasis up
something
front.
in midfield.
Maybe we can bring on Click there, yeah, for Kenny, because he's booked. He's playing the ball
Do
in
we
a
have
position.
someone that can
Bring him play him on advanced, or then we have two. So well, we
Two
have Jaris
playmakers.
as attacking mid. I think it's okay.
it's more attacking midfield than before, but
We're chasing the goal,
yeah.
chasing the game.
Against Salford, it shouldn't be a big issue.
Clark is getting frustrated and Shook is looking nervous. And defensively, we have looked nervous, but we do need to get a goal. We've 10 minutes left, I'd say, at a time.
Maybe go
Bamford can't win it. Clark has to come over here. It's fortunate that he gets the ball, and now Aguil being asked to run up that line, and he will. And the ball put back, and it's Jalas and put back again, and it looked like it was going in from Alfie. I mean, 20 shots
they've
in
had
three.
three.
They've been really, really clinical against us, and
it's just sloppy mistakes from us.
yeah,
Not taking our chances at one end and then making really bad errors at the other.
and now Hughes assisted us the leading goal for Salford, and Baldwin given away. Struck locks it up, and here we go. I mean, Bamford was in. That ball goes first time he's in. And
Kishner does well
down
here.
left again.
He's got Bamford in there. He's got Clark in there. Can he pull it back again? He shoots
He
again.
needs to pull that back. Is he offside? He is offside anyway. But
I think
still, it's that final decision.
maybe
That
some
one
training on him to get him
Pass
to
the ball,
yeah,
yeah.
to stop shooting as much.
Up on the box is on. Like to play with up on the box, but just
Get there, Clark. That's it.
brilliant
I'm
from
running
Clark.
Brilliant stuff. If he
He
shoots
likes
from
the
here
run,
now,
he has it all, but he just
that's a good ball.
Kishner.
Should do better there, really, Kishner. Here's the
Either
defender
side
next
of the
to
goal,
him.
it is a goal, you know. In the end, it's really, really easy for the goalkeeper.
We need a final change just for the last few moments when we held Costa to come on.
Yeah, for
Jalas,
Jalas, maybe.
yeah, I'd say.
And can Clark go front maybe?
Bit of pace. I like him. I think he's played well down there.
Kishnik can play, I know that, and that's what.
He's playing there, yeah. That's alright. Right. And nothing.
Game Peters out, and that's a really bad loss there. I mean,
Really poor result from us.
very, very poor result.
We're out of the League Cup.
In the first round at home,
Where are we? Gots as well.
does really well, and there is a player in there, and
It's cleared.
comes to the edge. Helder Costa.
What's he doing?
He shouldn't go
I
back
swear to
there.
God. Oh, he blew it up.
Shocking.
What is he doing?
He just has to have a turn and have it pop at the keeper and see.
Robbie Goss gets man of the match even through the loss.
I mean, we did dominate. It's not good enough, but still not good enough for being at home to Salford with their 2 shots on target. I mean, Casilla, then you should look at. I mean, he was at fault for the second goal. So yeah, not a great.
Not a great way.
performance from-
Not a great performance from us. Not a great way to end the episode here.
But yeah, let's have a look and see when we're back. I think Wigan away is next. So I suppose we will see you then.